To celebrate the first team state title in West Burlington history. Let's welcome these guys in, as they should be, to the Olympic theme song. Let's stay standing for the school's fight songs. The West Burlington fight song first. Now the Notre Dame fight song. All right, you can go ahead and be seated. If you build it, they will come. It's a famous line from a famous movie here in the state of Iowa. 5 years ago, we started a track fundraising project. And we could possibly rename that to If You Build It, They Will Win. That track out there really sparked a lot of things in this community. And we'd like to thank those people that are here tonight who either volunteered their time, talent, or treasure to that project by standing up at this time. So if you donated to the track project financially or you helped out with the project, stand up to be applauded, please. So if you were a part of that process, please stand up and be recognized. That really started this journey for these Falcons. They talk about being a team. Our coaches here, if you notice, a lot of track meets we go to, they go to co-ed meets, and you see the coaches are all, the male coaches work with female athletes, and vice versa. And the team is always cheering on both the boys and the girls. And we'd like to recognize our coaches at this time. Head coach, Corey Lamb. Head girls coach, Mike Gurius. Assistant coach, Vern Reed. And volunteer throws coach, Coach Wallaka. This team had quite the weekend up at the state track meet. We'll highlight some things of each event here as we go through the accomplishments. We'll applaud after each one. Logan Hoshek. Logan was a qualifier for the third time this year. He qualified in the 3200, the 800, and the 1600. He got us team points that were much needed in the 3200 by placing 7th. Logan was a 3-time state qualifier. Congratulations, Logan. Clay Siefkin in the discus. Clay came on strong at the end of the year. He was a 2-time state qualifier. He threw 151 feet up at the state meet, which in all the other 3 classes would have placed him in the top 6. Class 2A was pretty tough this year. Clay did a good job all year. He was one of our senior leaders on the track team and represented the team well up in the state track meet. Good job, Clay. Next, we had 2 qualifiers in the long jump. The long jump, again, the state champion in Class 2A was the top performance in all classes. We had 2 competitors. Xavier Williams went 23 feet, a school record in the long jump. And Spencer Ferguson, a first-time qualifier, went 7th and got some much-needed team points. Congratulations, Xavier and Spencer. Jeff Genatino has some family in town. He actually graduates tomorrow. Notre Dame has their graduation tomorrow, so he's not able to be here. However, he is a 3-time state champion in the high jump in the state of Iowa. He won the high jump at 6 feet, 11 inches this year, and just narrowly missed going 7-2, which would have been top 3 in the nation this year. So congratulations on a great career for Jeff Genatino. Also garnering points in the high jump for us this year, Xavier Williams. Xavier placed 3rd this year in the high jump. Our next competitors were in the 100-meter dash. These guys competed well against each other all year long. Good friends, and I got to witness Timmy's humbleness all year long about being able to bring a sophomore along and push him. As you guys probably read in the paper throughout the season, he really led by example and pushed those guys, and I don't think we'd have the top 2 guys in the state of Iowa in the 100 if it wasn't for Timmy. And our top guy, yes, applaud Timmy, yes. Isaiah Trousel winning the 100 in very impressive fashion. Did you get beat this year in the 100? No. He won every race that he was in the 100-meter dash, including the great relays and the state championship. And as you'll see, he has some other honors coming his way here as well. In the 200-meter dash, Brant Reed, senior. Grant ran a best time in the state finals there in the 200-meter dash. Looked really good, got 4th place and some much-needed team points as we're coming down the stretch. Again, in the 200-meter dash, also setting a state meet record and a school record was Isaiah Trousel. Our next competitor, Jacob Smith. Jacob had 3 first place finishes in his second. His first place finishes were in the 110 highs, where he qualified coming in second and won it today in one of the closest races of the event. The 400-meter hurdles, where he also was a great relays champion. He also holds a school record in the 400-meter hurdles. And then he got second today in the 400-meter dash. Congratulations, Jacob. So all in all, we had 7 state titles that were won by this track team this weekend. If you look up on the banners there, we have 8 in school history coming into the weekend. 8 state titles and 7 in one weekend. Very, very impressive. And the last 2 state titles that they won were in not only in impressive fashion, but in school and state meet record fashion, and I think they're probably the ones they're most proud of. If you look up there, there are no relay champions on that board. We had the 4x1 and the 4x2 that not only set school records in both, they set state meet records in both events. Those runners were Timmy Williams, Grant Reed, Isaiah Trousel, and Xavier Williams, and Jacob Smith. And before I turn it over to Coach Lamb and the track team, one of the best accomplishments that came out of the whole weekend, and you really have to put this into perspective. This team, and I talked to Coach Lamb a little, he's a humble guy. I talked to him on Monday, I came to the gym, I'm like, Coach, if things place pretty well, you guys got a chance to maybe set a record for team points. And I don't hear, we haven't scored a point up there yet. And the athletes probably know that's common for Coach Lamb, he's gonna play it down. However, coming into the meet, the Class 2A record was set last year by Monticello. The team we faced last year head-to-head got runner-up. They had 96 team points last year. All-time record for all classes for team points at the state meet. We're talking over 100 years of this track meet. All-time record was 101.5 by Cedar Rapids Xavier in the mid-2000s. This track team will go down as one of the best, not only in school history, not only in conference history, but all time in state history with 107 team points. Boys going to Notre Dame Falcons. At this time, Coach Lamb.
Thank you for everybody coming. Well done, Coach Allen. That's probably what's the most amazing thing is going to be the team points that we scored up there. It's amazing. I asked up there a lot, how did this happen? And Coach Allen, he took my whole speech about building the track. That's what I was going to talk about. I talked about he was getting gas. He was curious. Here's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how we build the track. Well, I should have told Hazel that was my speech. But again, that's where it started. It started by getting us a track. Okay, that made the whole difference. Okay, the kids know that the school has put track as a priority. And that's where it all started. Okay, how else did this happen? Well, first of all, I told the Hawkeye today, I don't know what's going to happen in the paper, but it all starts first with the families. Okay, as far as enjoying this win. Okay, you had a lot of part of this. The teachers, both schools, okay, the teachers, the coaches in the other sports, everybody here had some part of building the character of a champion. Okay, that's what these guys are.